why on earth, in the name of justice, should anyone classify those who wish to secede or rejoin another nation as criminals? That's wrong, and that is playing the devil's game. It's playing. How can you place the will or the wish for separation as a criminal act? That kind of language does not exist in the Constitution, doesn't exist in law. It should not exist in the catalogue of moralities, because it's not an immoral act or position to say that you want to stop belonging to an entity, or even you want to join another entity, because people take a very simplistic approach to so-called secession. Sometimes it just means I want to leave this group and join another group. And we've had examples like that before and after independence. The Ghana, Guinea Union, for instance. And we've had also, even after independence, the separation by fiat of Bakassi awarded to another nation. I mean, it was not just goats and cattle which existed there, it was human beings. They were not asked where they wanted to belong, but with a stroke of the pen, for certain political reasons, consolidated by succeeding governments, the Bakassi people were ceded to the Cameroon. And before that, of course, we had the plebiscite in the Cameroon region, in which a group, the section decided to go with Cameroon, another section to stay with Nigeria. So why on earth, in the name of justice, should anyone classify those who wish to secede or rejoin another nation as criminals? That's wrong, and that is playing the devil's game. He's claiming that his mission was to liberate his people from the tyranny of squatters who now become violent overlords. And he has a good cause in that sense. Testimonies of citizens, farmers especially, who have been brutalized, dehumanized by these squatters who have acknowledged and identified themselves as Fulani, that this decades and decades of this kind of anomalous situation in which the people did not receive the necessary, mandatory, and entitled defense and protection by the security forces, in which sometimes it is the victims who've been jailed, put in prison. There is a recent case in Ibarakba, for instance. We read the personal testimonies of those who were arrested and detained by the police simply for going to challenge those who were tyrannizing over the existence and raping their women. So the whole thing from beginning to the end just stinks. The raid, the motivation has become very, absolutely implausibly, just degraded. And right now we're in the kind of situation which we have warned against. We called on the government to accept its responsibilities. And when eventually now citizens say, enough, we're going to protect ourselves, you say they are arming against the state. A language which we never used to describe or to accuse those who have been proven to be the aggressors in this case. So where are we, you tell me?